Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Nur Aiman. My matric number is DF220063. I from group 5. Today I will present about introduction. So, recent catastrophic floods in Batu Pahat, Johor have severely impacted homes, infrastructure and livelihood, highlighting the urgent need for innovative flood management solution. The increasing frequency and severity of floods are attributed to factors such as low-lying topography, climate change, and urbanization, which is exacerbate surface runoff and disrupt natural drainage system. So, to address this challenge, a comprehensive approach is necessary, including leveraging advanced technology for risk assessment and early warning, enhancing drainage and flood control infrastructure, engaging community in preparation response efforts, and establishing effective governance and regulation for sustainable flood management. So, by tackling root causes and adopting targeted strategies, Batu Pahat can build resilience and better protect its resident from future floods. Next is goals and objectives. The project aims to develop participants' creative problem solving skills by addressing severe flooding challenges in Batu Pahat caused by tide flow, flood water from Sugamat, and dam water releases. Participants will use critical and innovative thinking to devise practical and sustainable solutions that mitigate the immediate and long-term impacts of flooding, enhancing community resilience. Next is effect. On economic impact, flooding in Malaysia causes significant economic losses, including property damage, agricultural disruption, and business disruption. Home infrastructure and farm face high repair costs, while food shortages and business interruption livelihood. Impact livelihood. This effect strain the economy, underscoring the need for effective flood management strategies. On the social impact, flooding in Malaysia displaced thousands, require shelters and aid while posing health risks like waterborne disease and mental stress from loss and uncertainty. Comprehensive disaster response and support systems are crucial for recovery and rebuilding. On environment impact, flooding in Malaysia disrupts ecosystem, causes soil erosion, and pollutes water sources, harming wildlife, plant species, and water quality. These environmental challenges highlight the need for effective flood management and conservation strategies. On the infrastructure damage, flooding in Malaysia caused severe infrastructure damage, disrupting transportation and utility services. Roads, bridges, and power systems are often affected, leading to travel and service disruption. This highlights the needs for robust flood management and resilient infrastructure planning.
So for our problem statement, the Batu Pahat district in Johor is facing severe flooding among the worst in history caused by continuous tide flows, inflow from Segamat, and dam water release. The flood have led to extensive property damage, displacement of residents, and destruction of daily life and economic activities. This escalating issue underscore the urgent needs for the effective flood management strategies Innovative and sustainable solutions, including advanced technology, community engagement, and comprehensive planning, are critical to mitigate impact and enhance community resilience.
And now I am Muhammad Asif Ahmad Berodi, and now I want presenting about flood location. Since March 1st, flooding in Batu Pahat have spread to Senggarang, flowing early impact in Yomping, Seri Medan, Parit Raja, and Air Hitam. Senggarang faces in worst flood since 2006, with water rising 0.3 until 0.4 meters, forcing evacuation on December 31st, 2023. Heavy rains and upstream flooding worsened the situation, affecting 42,706 residents from 12,044 families across 4 districts. Batu Pahat is the hardest hit, with 39,944 victims in 115 relief centers. Residents fear stagnant flood water, recalling the 2009 disaster when water persisted for over 2 months, raising concern as Ramadan approaches. Next is the impact. First, human impact. Thousands were displaced, many in temporary relief centers. Extensive damage to homes and businesses, significant financial losses. Second, economic impact. Several financial losses, businesses forced to close, made damage to commercial properties, infrastructure, and farmland. Third, environmental impact. Significant soil erosion and sedimentation affect ecosystems. Damage to wetland, forests, and loss of biodiversity. And lastly, long-term impact. Rebuilding infrastructure, homes, and businesses require major investment. Support needed for livelihoods, especially for farmers and business owners.
Okay, so Assalamualaikum. My name is Danish bin Abdul Razak. My matrix number is DF220019. So now I will be presenting the methodology part. So for our research, we have done three types of methodology, and our goal is to obtain the causes and the prevention of the flooding. So now, for the first type of methodology that we have done, we did article review. So for the cause of flooding, um, from the article review or journals that we have found, it has said that the causes of flooding are heavy local rainfall, extreme increase in river discharge, and overflow of water from the banks. And for the prevention of flooding, um, it's stated that we have found that flood modeling by using software is one of the method to prevent flooding. Community-based flood mitigation and river basin studies. So for the second part, for the second type of methodology, we did history records. So for the history records, mainly we searched up all articles or all newspapers that have something to do with the flooding in Batu Pahat. So mainly the causes of the flooding, it has been stated that it was caused by um, by human causes, such as littering and etc. Also, it has because of drainage problem. So for the third methodology, we did an interview with one of the victims of the past flooding that has occurred at Batu Pahat. So we have interviewed a local citizen called Encik Azman, and we went to his house and we interviewed him on his opinion about the flooding, the causes and prevention of flooding. So from the words of Encik Azman, he said that most of the problem that caused the flooding is because of the drainage designing.
He stated that it was too narrow and it was always clogged by nature. And for to overcome the flooding problems, he said that the design of the drainage has to be properly considered.
So for our problem solution, which is Smart City. So Smart City is an urban development approach that absorb, store and use rainwater efficiently to reduce flooding and waterlogging. So the objective is to create resilient city to urban flooding while improve water conservation and the environment. So there are few countries that have used Smart City, which is China, Singapore and Europe.
Now, analysis of data collected from the research, we have concluded poor drain system and heavy rainfall in Batu Pahat is the primary factor contributing to flooding. The statement made is based on research through interview, article, and news. Second chart is prevention of flooding. Pre- Redesigning drainage, the most important technique. Community work, orange, emphasize the need for working together to avert flood. River related correction, grey, the least important of the three techniques. For the conclusion, Batu Pahat needs innovative solution to tackle frequent flood. Key strategy include improving infrastructure, using advanced technology, and involving the community. Successful examples from around the world include early warning system and floodable urban areas. Effective policy and community education are also essential. Collaboration between public and private sector can create a strong action plan. Continuous research and investment will enhance Batu Pahat flood resistance, ensuring a safer future for its residents.